Hello, 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 good people. Hello, good people. I am Dr. Hollie Kelly, and this is Dr. Kelly's perspective for Monday, the first Monday in September. Okay, you know how I feel about new months being new. Hey, Michael says on that Periscope platform, and thank you for all who are joining me. Um, New months, new opportunities, new chances, new beginnings. And so the beginning of every month is so exciting for me. I've entitled this one Start the Wind Down. And I say that because as we break down life into 5 general areas, we break down the year so that every area has 2 strong movements in increasing them. And what I mean specifically, I break life down into these 5 major categories: your physical, financial, spiritual health, your career or profession, and your relationships. Those areas, happy Labor Day to you as well, cousin. Happy Labor Day to all. Those 5 areas of our life, when we take 1 month at a time in a deliberate, consistent, intentional manner of getting them stronger and increasing them and strengthening them and building them up, unlearning some things in those particular areas. When we take the time and disciplined impact on them, you cannot help but get better in that area. There is absolutely no way possible for you to concentrate and do a daily actionable item related to the specific area and not get better. It's an impossibility. Nothing remains the same. You are either moving forward and increasing something, expanding it, enlarging it, or you're going backwards. You're not standing still. I promise you that. The law of physics backs me up. Nothing remains the same. You build a marriage and leave it to its own devices, it's crumbling. You build a house and leave it to its own without making it a concerted effort to fix it up and paint it and refurbish it, it is falling apart. It is crumbling. Our bodies, same thing. You leave your body alone to do its own thing, I promise you, it is in disrepair. It is breaking down. Thank you again for all who are joining me. So nothing remains the same. And if we are not being intentional and deliberate about our growth, about our progression, about advancing, about going after something, all you're doing is contributing to global warming. I promise you, it's just hot air. It's supposed to be on doggy watch because see, Adonis, that's why my lighting is off, because I got my door open watching my doggy. Okay. So here's what I'm saying. So as we begin this last quarter, and I say it's a quarter because with September, October, November, the last 3 months, because December is a time to review and it's a time to prep and plan as we launch into 2019. Do not think for 1 millisecond that 2019 is going to be all that, hey, if you're not prepared for it, if you are not going to demand more of 2019, if you're not going to demand more of yourself, demand more of your finances, demand more of your health and all the other areas, it's not going to happen. Okay, I say often, and I will continue to say, it's time for us to get off quick and get off easy. We practically need to delete those words from our vocabulary because it sets us up. It sets us up for disappointment and frustration when you think it's going to happen quick, fast, and in a hurry, or when you think it's going to be completely smooth sailing, straight down, no twists, no turns, no bends, no dips and slips. When you tell yourself that, and that is not reality, you're setting yourself up for failure and frustration and going backwards. So what I am encouraging you today, I am a little excited because I got some things going on. I'm looking up at my vision board right here, and I can see just how much I've accomplished It's not all taken care of, but let me tell you what that means. I'm about to roll my sleeves up this last 3 months and get busy. Get busier, make some things happen, put myself in situations, put myself in scenarios that will cause things. I am on the lookout for excellence. I am on the lookout for good things to happen. I am not one to say, well, I wonder when that's going to end. Girl, you know it's just been going too good for that to keep going. I'm not the one. I am expecting. Why? Because I'm doing the work. I have the faith to believe, first of all, if I'm asking for it, if I'm seeking it, if I want it so bad, that God put that hunger in me. Okay. So what I am encouraging you for the next just a couple of moments is we've got these 3 months. What 3 areas are you going to choose? One area. Physical, financial, spiritual, career-wise, or your relationships? Which area are you going to put an intentional, deliberate, daily, actionable item to? I'm not talking about just thinking about it. We got to think, but too many of us stop right there. I'm not talking about just praying about it. We better be praying, but we can't just stop right there. Okay. We need to talk it out. But if all you're doing is talking, okay, you're missing. So what areas? 1 month, one area with an actionable item. See, that's where success is. Success starts right here, first of all, but success is about what you do on a daily basis. It's not the end result. We see the end result. We see the flash and the flare and the glitz and the glamour, and we say, oh, wow, look at her. She is doing it. Did you see that, brother? He made it happen. But I promise you that they were doing something every day. It is our daily habits that lead to success or not. It is our daily habits. If you were to take this last 24 hours and break that up and really look at what did you do with your time? Because your answer is going to be found it's not about time management. I promise you not. You can't manage time. It's about your activity management. What were you doing with the time that you had? What were you doing? Were you investing the time in? Were you wasting your time? Okay, it is our choice. And I'm just encouraging you as we start a new month. Thank you, Miss Johnny, for sharing. As we start a new month, as we look to the last 3 months, because December, we need to be preparing the launch plan into 2019. We need to be reviewing. So this month, whichever section of your life you're going to concentrate on, get busy with your actionable item. Don't discourage yourself by coming up with 5 things you're going to do. Every day I'm going to do these 5 things. Not that it can't be done, but a lot of us are unlearning some bad habits. And one of the bad habits that we can get into and fall into and get stuck in is trying to do too much. I mean, if you were to look at it on a piece of paper in someone else's life, you'd say, my goodness, you got a whole lot going on. But then when you peel it back, is there any consistency to it? So start what you can be consistent with. Push yourself. Demand more of yourself. If you want the life that you're talking about you want, if you want the life that you know you deserve, if you want the life that makes you know that I know there's more out there, if you want that, okay, we got to do the work, and it has to be consistent. It has to lead you somewhere. Success leaves a breadcrumb trail. It leaves a trail. I should be able to follow your breadcrumbs and say, no wonder. Yeah, that makes sense. And we can do that in our own lives. I promise you we can do it in our own lives. So that is my encouragement as we start the wind down. Choose these last 3 areas. Choose one actionable item that you can do every day, not 5 days a week, because if you got breath in your body 7 days a week, you need to be doing it 7 days a week. There is no way that you cannot notice a change, that there will not be a change when you are deliberate and intentional about the change. That is my offering to you today. I am hopeful and prayerful that you have an absolutely marvelous Monday on this Labor Day. Okay, until next time, take real good care of yourselves. I'm back on 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow for the rest of the week.